Activision has been stepping up their new-gen game library recently, with the latest last-gen game hitting Xbox Series X, Series S and PlayStation 5 being Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. The new version of that game added mega-fast loading times, 4K visuals, high frame rates and more for both systems, but now we know what the PS5 version of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 Plus 2 will include. Starting with the obvious, the game will run at native 4K resolution at 60 frames per second, but there will also be a mode for 120 frames per second at 1080p. There's not a lot of 120 FPS games on PS5 right now, and while you need a TV with HDMI 2.1 to make use of that feature, it's nice to see more games getting it on PlayStation, as Xbox Series X has a few already. There will also be cross-generation progression, meaning you don't have to start again if you had been playing on PS4. You can just use your save on the new-gen version. There will be support for haptic feedback and the adaptive triggers on the PS5's DualSense controller, hopefully adding even more immersion to the game, though perhaps not too much for when you fail to land a big jump, right? 3D audio will be supported on PS5 as well, and there's also what Activision is calling support for Ssd and Immediacy, which basically to you or I means the game should load very quickly indeed, and given the use of the word immediacy, we're hoping for big things from that built-in PS5 SSD. Finally, activities will be included, which hopefully means you can hop into challenges and levels right from the dashboard, similar to how Astro's Playroom works. With activity cards, they pop up on the main dashboard and you can select one and jump instantly to it with barely any loading, which would be a nice function. Strangely, we don't know an awful lot about the Nintendo Switch version, which is still just set to be coming in 2021, whereas the Xbox Series X and S version is likely to feature many of the same visual upgrades as the PS5, though obviously not the haptic feedback, activities or 3D audio, as those things aren't present on the Xbox console at the moment. For more on this game and everything in the gaming world, head to enemy.com.